Test, test, test. What did I do? Test, 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 test. Sorry, got to do all these tests to make sure I sound right. Test, test, test 1, 2. Just give me 1 minute. I got a lot of feedback. Okay. All right, we sound good. All right, we're back, and we are on Automobilistas 2. And today I have on some special socks that was given to me by my wife. And they have like I don't know if you can see that, but they have like a great amount of grip at the bottom, and it is awesome. Like I don't like to drive wearing sneakers. Um Sometimes I like to play, wearing socks, so I don't want to wear sneakers on my rig and then wear socks on my rig. It's kind of like a contamination issue. So I actually like socks, but the problem with socks is they don't, they slide. So you can't put down hard braking. But today I was given those socks with the grip on it, and I can definitely say I am blessed. Spa Francorchamps. All right, so online looks like quite a bit of people are online and got got some different servers up. Today I'm just going to join in with our buddy Double R Sim 2. It's not really my buddy, but we're just gonna jump in with this guy and see if he wants to start at any given time. He's got about 30 seconds in my book, and then I'm out of here. While we wait, let's check our safety ranking. So we're close to 50% still a rookie. This is a new addition they did, was the safety rating for Automobilistas 2. Okay, so we got another guy jumped into the server. I think it's time to go. At least we can practice. Have some things I've got to do. I got people watching. See, the other guy left, so I'm going to leave too. Because this gentleman does not want to start his session. A lot of times they do that because they're like, they're trying to build up, big server rooms where they can race a lot of guys. GT3s. I don't want to do GT3. Okay, this is Formula V10. So Formula V10 is fun, but it's pretty quick, but it takes its own level of mastery. Like you can't go from Formula Reza, Formula Ultimate to Formula V10 and drive it the same way. They all have their own discipline. So I don't say discipline. They all have their own style of driving. Like Formula Ultimate, you can just put the power down. That bad boy is gonna corner very well. Some of these other ones, you have to be very precise. Where you come out of I'll leave that alone. Okay, so it looks like there's two of us. So let me just make sure my controls are set. Last time we, okay, they're good. Last time we played, we used a sequential shifter. So, oh, there's a camera button, right? All right. Got a lot of force in the wheel. Uh, Force feedback. Let's go 65. Let's see what's going on. Feels a lot better. Okay. Oh, I changed my pit limiter button. Woo! Come out of there smoking. I like this. Let me tell y'all something. VR is an experience that it is unrivaled in sim racing. It feels like I'm on a track on a bright sunny day, just giving it all I got. You can see your wheels, you can see your corner, see how close I can get to the corner without touching it. Look. It makes driving a ton more easy, if that makes sense. Full throttle up the corner. Oh wow. So that corner is different on like every sim that I play. So I thought that I could take that corner the same way I do in why is my wheel acting up? The same way I drive it in Assetto Corsa Competizione. I was sadly mistaken. I want to fill some more wheel. Put it to about 80, see what we got, and then either dial it up or down from there. Look at how vicious this sounding thing is. So the pit limiter allows you to just floor it and keeps the power in, keeps the power down. The object is to not lock the wheels. Goodness gracious. Like I said, these tracks are different on each sim. And it's funny because they all boast laser tracks, like laser model tracks, where they send people around the world with like special cars that have lasers on them, and they size up the track in each corner of the track so that they can provide you a more accurate experience. But I'm challenging that. Like I don't believe that that's factual. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't believe that's factual. I think some people have more updated software than others, or can afford more updated software than others. So and hardware. So that what it does is, yeah. See how hard that corner is. I didn't know it was that that slow of a corner. So in Assetto Corsa, that corner is not that slow. Like you can, all you need is aerodynamics. You can get through that corner with a simple liftoff and a downshift. But here on Automobilistas 2, that corner is very slow looking. Flat out, almost flat. Well, I stayed flat, but I didn't do it right. Oh gosh, I'm so early on the throttle. It's ridiculous. So being early on the throttle just pretty much ensures that you don't make the corner. Look how hard of a, yeah. I gotta actually get that. I gotta nail it at least once, right? Remember, I'm not that slow of a driver. I'm just in new cars every other day. Come on, I got the Schumacher right here. Flat out. Oh, come on, man. All right, let's just try and make this corner that we always miss. Look at this. And I still missed it. Slowing down as much as I could in the Formula One car. We're going to, I should have stopped the car, jeez. We're going to put our force feedback up to 95. I need to feel more resistance. Feel like when you feel more resistance, you feel more tire slip. So you know when your tires are actually slipping as opposed to gripping through a corner. Like here. See how I'm coming through the corners a lot more fluid now? But you have got more information coming through the wheel. You gotta love these direct drive wheels. If you can, go pick you one up. Like if you can. I know they can be very expensive. But they are so worth it. And you won't have nowhere to upgrade from there. So it'll be just it'll be your final upgrade for your wheelbase. So flat out. What happened here, man? That flat out didn't work. I don't understand. Probably my wheels are probably shot. No, the wheels feel fine. Come on, thank you. At least once, right? So the correction for that is just finding a a breaking point, breaking reference, finding what meter board I should start breaking at in order to put my car in the right position to make that corner. I'm just being lazy and I'm not doing it, and that's why I'm paying that price coming around that corner like that. It's always gonna be wide until I play by the rules. So, ooh, nice drift. It's not easy to drift. 800 horsepower. Too early on the turn, and that car almost locked up on me. That wheel. All right, this is flat out. We're going flat out. All right, so I got to be on that inside corner. No. All right, we have a buddy that joined us. He's actually. Oh no, I'm gonna ruin his race, his lap. All right, so he's the other dude in the room, and as is tradition, we spun out on that corner. The cool thing about playing with guys online is you get to see like how you ought to do things. Some guys here are like supreme when it comes to driving, while others are like me. And it's like, we do it the best we can and have a good time doing it. Like this guy's already gone. I see him. He's on that corner ahead. So he's out there, he's moving. So 9 times out of 10, this guy knows the track. He knows his braking references. He has everything. I can see him in the distance. I don't know if you guys can. I don't know if Formula V10 has curves or. So I actually have an ignition button because I keep cutting off the ignition. So about the 100-meter board for that corner. Little orange gate to my left. I didn't catch that one. So I'm just hunting for braking references. The what do you call them? The cones. I was actually looking somewhere else. That's why. I can do the little curve, the white curve where it begins. Flat out. was at the 100-meter board. All right, so now we're gonna start coming around here a little bit better, or we plan to start coming around the track a little better. I'm gonna do it at the 100. Gotta start doing some better laps because right now we got company on the track. I actually haven't seen him on the track prior to that. I forgot that we were, almost forgot we were on the online server. So we'll start about the 100-meter board. We'll throw on the brakes. All right, we'll get into our corner. See our little white, little orange gate. We'll do a little bit better next lap. Hold that together, boy. Car needs much more aero going around these corners because I'm like turning tight, but I'm like sliding. So the cones. In the menu for the Oculus. Let's see what's going on with this headset, if it's going to correct itself, and it doesn't. So let's see what this is about. So I'm just going to kind of you got to watch out for these direct drive wheels or they will jack you up. Like if it catches power and your hand is in the way. Yikes. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but just give us a second. This is actually my third stream that is that's having a little trouble. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna figure it out. So one thing about this thing, I have to figure everything out. Okay, AMS2, are you gonna start? All right, let's see what we got. All right, so we are back up and running. I don't know what that was about. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So we're basically gonna try and find that server again. I like that car and I like that track. Uh Nürburgring Formula V10. Before we do that, let's just make sure no. Okay, Formula V10, Nürburgring. Unbelievable. I actually think it's because I have a low light in the house that I lost tracking. When you do VR, you have to have a well lit area. So let me just cut the light on behind me and we'll solve this issue right now. Hold on. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh wow, it's quite a few people in here now. Let's get, oh, don't tell me my wheel is jacked now. Oh, wrong direction. Crap, I'm installed out. Listen, when every time something bad happens, uh, something good comes out of it. That's how my life works. I'm never left hanging. Oh, wrong button. We're just playing it safe right now. I tore my car up just now. Oh, come on. I'm literally throwing off my rhythm. Just got to get it back. Got somebody behind us. I don't know if you can see in our rear view, side view, whatever. Oh, I see how he took that. Yeah, he's tuned. So that's the difference between a tuned car and a default car. I drive a default car, and most of the time at least. But he's hopping all over the place too. But they allow you faster speeds into the corner because basically you set it up for downforce and all that you do your suspension so I can respond properly to the track. So you'll have a guy who literally like each corner he'll gain time on you because he's tuned and you're not. But that guy looked like he was just clowning anyway. So let's just see what we can do. It's set up. Let's see what setups we do have. It's 20. It's not even a fast track. It's really not. So we're just gonna let's see what we can do just for fun. No harm, no foul. Add a bunch of downforce. That way. The thing with downforce, you got to be going fast to use it. And from what I hear from the Formula One drivers, they say that driving a downforce dependent car, like a Formula One car, they say it doesn't make sense to their mind because you're supposed to slow down. Your brain says it's supposed to slow down on corners. But the car is saying that I want to maintain speed through the corner. So we made it through there with a simple lift off. We couldn't do that before. So we pretty much got a little bit benefit. Oh, I hate that. So who would put a curb there like that, man? It's like you just want to take life. This headset is giving me trouble. Somebody's up ahead of us right here. I don't know if they're fast. Spun out. Oh yeah, our downforce is happening right now because that flat out corner. That flat out corner is oh wow, I didn't think the tire barrier would be right there. It's telling me to pit because this is how I'm driving straight. So if you can see my steering wheel, it's cocked to the side like that, but my wheels are actually straight. So that's letting you know that I got damage to the car. So all right, we're back in the pit. Car is fixed magically. See, nobody gets hurt. That's the joy of this sim racing thing. Now my pit crew is actually out because of a glitch. So they come out while you're supposed to pit, but I actually just teleported right back to the pits. I actually want to join one of those new Indy cars that these guys have. Formula USA. They got it locked. Spielberg. I don't know Spielberg, that track. So let's just go into our own private area. The VIP room. I like this car. Play hard. Just give me this. What's an American track? Let's go Daytona. Okay, so we'll add some ghosts, right? Just because we just want to be able to utilize these guys' tunes, and we get just to see how they operate, how these guys take their race lines. We're going to have to switch back to sequential shifts because this doesn't have the car doesn't have paddle shifting. 6-speed sequential. So we'll be using this bad boy. Have a DSD sequential shifter. It's actually pretty good. I have a lot of like flex when I shift from my rig. So let's go into the options. Let's go to control, edit assignments, go down to gear up. Gear up is a pullback. Gear down is a push up. So let's do it like that. I like to be immersed into these games. Let's move ourselves up. All right. Okay. Oh gosh, I forgot where I was at. So I just saw these guys take off. And also, I'm gonna take the paddle shifts, the hand clutches off and use my foot clutch so that we can actually drive this car. Now I'm guessing that this car has a clutch. Let me see, can I check? Sometimes you can look in the footwell and see if the car has a clutch, but it doesn't look like it does, but we'll start with a clutch just because. Jeez, look at how fast these guys are going. Yeah. I don't think these cars have clutches because the way these guys are flying, come on. I got to figure this thing out. If anybody knows if Indy cars have a clutch, well, not the new ones, remember. If they have clutches, let me know. Because driving a car, sequential shift without a clutch, just don't seem right. But these guys are out. Kind of got to give it a little bit of. You got to. Look how far away from the apex I am. All right, I got to slow down because trying to keep up with guys at the moment is not happening. You know what? I think I know the problem. This car, though it may be sequential, I don't think it's meant for sequential driving on here unless you have the, I don't know, proper sequential shifter. Because I know they do have different I know that they do have different style of clutches, not clutches, shifters. So I'm just gonna go back to paddle shift, and we'll see what that does. Let's just see how we fare. Dang, I'm way off. But as you can see, I'm not too far behind, right? Because I can shift. But geez, what was the expectation of my shift skill? If you can hear that, that's letting you know that either my ride height is too low. Bet you're wondering how I got through there so quick. You hear that? Tires are bouncing like crazy. Oh wow, I'm significantly behind these guys. Oh nice. I see the entry exit there. IndyCar is notorious for having ridiculous power to where you have to really counter steer on your exits. Every time I watch IndyCar do a road course. And he's got the fastest time, it looks like. Oh man, I went out. Boop. I wonder what that looks like on national television. All right, so let's try and get a tune for this car. Oh, we can't have their tune. These guys are terrible. None of them have their tunes available. Or maybe they don't have. Oh, I think they do have a tune. These guys are gone. Oh man, I'm way down in first. Tokyo Drift. All right. Let's see what else we got. What time is it? Wow, 10:56. I didn't know it was so late. So what we'll do is, do they have a 12 car, 15 car? I wish they had the more oval version of the track, but they don't. So, and I honestly don't believe that Automobilistas has a circle track. So the Daytona is the closest thing that they get to a circle track. Okay. All right. Well, pretty much going to just want to go back to, let's go back to Daytona. Let's just do it. We're gonna drive this car with paddle shifts, even though it doesn't have it, because driving it with the sequential shifter is actually very difficult. I mean, this power, 872 horsepower, is just remarkable. I don't even think the Formula One cars have that in this sim. It's so much easier to drive without those ghosts of the faster guys on the track. Like they're like wowing you at the same time as smoking you, right? Like you're like, oh man, look how fast these guys are going. Uh-oh, stayed on the throttle too much. I know that little billboard didn't just hurt my suspension. Take some of the high road this time. See how that fares on a grip. Test, test. All right, so our headset done went out on us again. The headset has been acting up over the past few days, so We're not going to call it quits. We're just going to swap out for another sim. So I play Automobilistas 2 and let me just make sure you guys can hear me. I play Automobilistas 2 and in VR only. The other sims in VR, they don't really do good. Assetto Corsa, Assetto Corsa, which we'll throw on now. Assetto Corsa does very well in everything else. So let's close some of these programs down. But that headset is really starting to act up, and I don't know what that's about. So we're just gonna jump into the what is it called? Racing Studios. I'll jump into the Formula Supreme, my favorite car. It's open wheel, so at least we'll stay close to home. And we're not gonna do Daytona on here. I don't even think we have Daytona, but we'll just do Suzuka or something. I can't believe that, man. This is legitly like the third time that this has happened to me, and actually about the fourth time in 3 days that this has happened. The VR headset went out on me. So we're just going to thank God we have other options, right? We'll just take it to our Old Faithful. I like this power too. Oh, something ain't right. Hold on one sec. There we go. I actually forgot that when I drive this, I drive with the dash. So I just gotta open up the program for the dash. Oh wow, that's pretty sick. So if you heard me say that's pretty sick, I have a dash cam. I mean a dash. I want to show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, let me show you guys what I'm talking about because this is pretty cool that this had just happened. Let me just pull over real quick. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys something. This is really cool because it just happened. So I have one of these, right? And it tells me all, if you guys can see, all of my track info. But check this out. This is the first time that those lights that you see actually worked. So I'll try and throw it in neutral and give it a rev. This is so when I said that I was serious. I said, "Oh wow, like this is sick." Like I you know that now. So and it came because I had the error and I started the program prior to turning on the sim dash. So It's pretty cool, man. Very, very cool. Good lord, I gotta get my. See, this is what I hate. Going back from VR back and forth, you get these very terrible performances when oh, you have these very terrible performances, and you gotta kind of get reacclimated to the car again. All right, well it's late, and I'm gonna call it a night. So cool that I got my sim dash working for the first time. Very cool. Let me just check and see if it works again when I go into the let's see. Gosh, I can't believe the VR is acting up like that. Alright, so my sim dash is working. It's very cool. But now the lights are so bright they're distracting. Alright, so I just wanted to see if it was going to work again. Alright, so listen, thank you guys for bearing with me through my circumstances this evening. Thank you for watching. Like I said, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to click on my link or click on the on my video. So I really appreciate you guys. You guys stay safe, be blessed, have a good night. Peace.